So I wanted to make a video about this dead meat and YouTube situation. I don't think it's going to make people happy. And in fact, I'd be worried about losing subscribers, but shit, I don't have any subscribers on this channel yet. So to catch everyone up, there's this guy named James A. Janice. He has a channel called Dead Meat that has an extremely popular series called The Kill Count, where he discusses a particular horror film and highlights the kills from that particular film. His channel exploded in popularity. He has like almost 700,000 subscribers and 115 million views, all in his first year. It's pretty crazy. Now, James works very hard on those videos, and it shows. The videos are extremely professional, and you can tell that a lot of care and time goes into making them.
Now, there's nothing I love more than making kill count videos, but if you've been to any editing live streams, you know these things take time. Each saw kill count specifically takes up to like 40 hours of work to make, and I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's also true. I simply can't make them if they're getting demonetized because of the gore. It's just, that's not how the world works. I can't put that much time into doing something I don't get paid for, you know?
Recently, James quit his job to focus on the videos full time, and you probably know where this story is going. Anyway, YouTube's monetization system has made life a living hell for James lately. I mean, many of his videos have either got a copyright claim or have been age restricted, which of course is cut into his bottom line, you know, living, paying rent, shit like that. To add even more insult to injury, he's had all of the videos covering the ultra-violent Saw series manually reviewed by YouTube. I think they all were demonetized at some point. That process can take a lot of time, and you know, James has, you know, he's done good. He's compensated by working even harder to get his videos finished many days in advance so that the videos would be approved by YouTube for their weekly Friday release. Now, I like James as a creator. He makes really good content. I don't think that his videos violate YouTube's policy on graphic violence. I don't. However, I think his videos do something much worse, and that will follow him around everywhere he goes. I'm sure he'll deny this, but I think the main problem isn't that the videos are gory. Most aren't. And it isn't that it has the word kill in the title. I'm sure that it doesn't help, but it doesn't have anything to do with the copyright claims or why some of his videos fail the manual review. I think that the main reason for a lot of these claims is that the Kill Count series violates fair use under copyright law. Now, I'm sure you think I'm crazy for saying that, and I'm sure James is kind of pissed at me saying that. I'm sure that he'll contend that his works are transformative and are covered under fair use. Now, transformative, for dumbass people like me that have to look it up, it basically means that the material taken from the original work has to be transformed by adding new expression or meaning to the original. So in other words, is he just showing the movie in full like one of these shitty reaction videos? He's not. Maybe you watch his videos for the commentary and jokes. That's well and good. And maybe you watch the videos for the educational purposes. Still, I don't think his videos fall under fair use protection. Let's look at the factors of fair use. Fair use has 4 factors, and if your work violates any of these factors, it will not fall under fair use. Now, when I was first thinking of this video, I thought that there was only a strong case for maybe one of the factors being violated. But after looking a little closer, it's much worse than that. Let's go through the factors. But first off, I think you could have a good argument that these videos are transformative. So that's a win for James. But then we get to the bad stuff, the factors. James has a disclaimer at the beginning of his video saying that these videos are for educational purposes only. That disclaimer only started about a month or so ago. So maybe he was told to put that in front of the videos as like a shield. It doesn't really work though, especially when you consider the next factor, the nature of the work. He says that these videos are for educational use only. That defense usually works better with news and other fact-related stories. The thing is, James covers movies, an art form of entertainment. Most movies are works of fiction. They're created through someone's imagination, and they're much harder to prove as fair use. The amount of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole, this is where he messes up. He doesn't show the whole movie in his videos, but goddamn he comes close. Looking at his Saw 3 video, almost 4 minutes of a 19.5-minute video, or 19.65%, is either James or his original graphics. The other 80% is video from the film. Now, I know that that's not blasphemous levels, and he talks over the majority of the videos used, but that's 16 minutes of a 121-minute film. Jesus Christ, Saw 3 is 2 hours? So you might think that that's not enough to make a copyright claim, but there was a case where 75 seconds of a 75-minute Charlie Chaplin movie was used, and it was deemed to be substantial use of the copyrighted material. In other words, they lost for using those 75 seconds. And in James's videos, he uses a lot more than that. But the big thing to watch isn't how much of the film he uses, but what weight does that footage have? In the Saw 3 example, he only uses 13% of the film, but he tells every major plot point of the film. I know because I've seen the film, and I've seen his video. His videos are like Cliff Notes, but for horror movies. Cliff Notes, by the way, are protected by fair use because it is for educational purposes. But here's the big thing. They don't just reprint the book, and they are not a full substitute for the book. James's videos surmise the movies fully, shows the kills, one of the most popular parts of the movies, and offers funny jokes and his cool breakdown segments. So it's like, why even watch the original movie when you can watch a summary of the movie, highlighting the best parts of the movie, and get his funny commentary, and watch it in like 1/5 of the time of the actual film. It's a one-stop shop for you as the viewer, and this leads me to my final factor of fair use, the effect of the market or value of the copyrighted work. I am sure that there are some people that buy the DVDs or stream the videos he features. But let's be real, James gets more out of this deal than the original copyright holders do. And that's not fair. The tricky thing is he does the work. So he should be able to get some of the money from it, right? I don't know, man, it's just tricky. I really enjoy his videos, but they are copyright infringement in my opinion. I really don't think the gore is the determining factor of people watching his videos. I mean, I like that he's incentivizing people to donate to his Patreon. I think diversifying YouTube's percentage of his income is the right move. But as long as he continues to make videos this way, he can only do 1 or 2 or maybe 3 things. Continue making his videos the same way and hope he just dodges lawsuits. That's tricky. The other thing he could do is evolve the content, whatever that means. He's super creative, so I'm sure he could do something way better than what I'm thinking. And the final strategy would be to partner with the creative copyright holders. Essentially, he would take a payment from them and they would receive the ad revenue on the video. I don't know. Otherwise, I just don't see this working out for him. James wasn't the first. I'm not picking on James. I want you guys to know I'm not fucking picking on James. But he wasn't the first person to do this, and he won't be the last person to make videos like this. I think the best advice to a new creator like myself or any of you guys want to start YouTube and hopefully make it a job is life as a YouTuber sucks. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for my meteoric rise and stick around for my dramatic fall, as well as plenty of videos of me bitching about YouTube fame. And remember, bitter is better.
I'm just a jealous guy.